aren't showing up anytime soon. So was it just for good luck or out of respect or something?
You'll see.
It doesn't matter how tonight turns out, because either way, I'm proud of how far you and Red have come.
Well, I know we didn't always see eye to eye, but me and Red owe you for helping us.
What do you mean we didn't see eye to eye?
Are you serious? I know you're gonna tell us it's not too late to change our minds about the match and putting our Hall of Fame spots on the line, but we need to do this.
I wasn't going to say that at all. It's actually way too late to change your minds. The match is happening.
Oh. Okay, well, that's good then.
I was going to say that if things don't go well, Brooklyn and Samoa Joe can't erase your legacies. Everything you worked for and accomplished won't just disappear.
It sounds like you don't think we can win.
Look, you both have defied the odds before, but I'm just being realistic.
When it comes time to honor the Hall of Fame class tonight, we'll be out there front and center.
Look, I know we haven't spoken much since I've been gone, but I just wanted to say I'm pulling for you tonight. And Brooklyn had
I appreciate you saying
but
thanks for your concern.
It's time for the greatest spectacle in sports entertainment. Welcome to WrestleMania.
If you've somehow been off the grid for the past 24 hours, then you missed the news that we have a huge last-minute change to tonight's event. After being ambushed at the conclusion of their Hall of Fame speech, Red and Trey will seek revenge against Brooklyn Von Braun and Samoa Joe.
And saying that the stakes are high feels like a severe understatement. If Brooklyn and Samoa Joe can defeat Red and Trey, they will take their spots in the WWE Hall of Fame.
And we've never seen anything like this before, and it's highly improbable we ever will again. With respect to every competitor who enters the ring tonight and every championship that's contested, it's now time for the most important match of the evening. Red and Trey are here to take on Brooklyn Von Braun and Samoa Joe with their Hall of Fame spots on the line.
It's truly impressive Red and Trey overcame both physical and emotional trauma to be here tonight. But I suppose revenge can motivate someone to do just about anything, including putting everything they've dreamed of and worked for at risk.
Guys, what are these pieces of paper falling down from above?
I believe it's supposed to symbolize their new list, and there's only one thing on it. Beat Brooklyn and Samoa Joe at WrestleMania.
This is why I left the 2 seats. It's time to move on.
I'm glad you're here.
I think that might have been Trey's adopted parents sitting at ringside.
I think you're right, Myron. And now here are the two superstars who want nothing more than to take everything from Red and Trey to essentially erase their legacies in a single night. It's the so-called American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun and Samoa Joe.
Yeah, these two have a much different kind of bond than Red and Trey. It's an affiliation based on shared hatred for their opponents tonight, dating back years in both cases.
Full disclosure, I think we're looking at the newest members of the WWE Hall of Fame class. Brooklyn and Samoa Joe have been unstoppable from both a mental and physical standpoint since the moment they joined forces. Red and Trey would have a hard time stopping them if they were at full strength, and we know they're not even close to that.
And there you see Red and Brooklyn facing off. There is so much history between these two. We're talking decades of hostility.
I don't know if it'll ever end, but we'll get at least some kind of resolution after tonight's contest is over.
We're not sure who's going to start the match tonight. It actually looks like Brooklyn and Samoa Joe are discussing that right now.
Apparently, it'll be Samoa Joe and Trey.
Brooklyn's going to make Red wait to get her hands on her. Yet another calculated move from the American hero.
This is it. Here we go. WrestleMania is often called the showcase of the immortals. But Red and Trey aren't here to showcase their immortality. They're here to try to save. Abdominal stretch. No, he lets him out.
Yeah, I think he knew he wasn't going to get the submission there.
Out of it in the corner. Saw that one coming.
Joe's got him up.
Oh, and he releases the submission.
I'm a little iffy on why that would be a good decision.
Lariat. Boom, what impact. Looking vulnerable now, guys.
Samoa Joe looking a little startled right now.
Before he ever set foot in WWE, Samoa Joe is a world-traveled veteran, racking up championships in promotions across the globe.
And before WWE, the Samoan submission machine had already done battle with the likes of John Cena, Daniel Bryan, and AJ Styles throughout his storied career.
Hammerlock. Uh-oh. Face first.
Gosh.
We touched a bit on Samoa Joe's storied career. Despite his pedigree, the thought of Joe entering a WWE ring seemed to be relegated to only our imaginations.
And I am oh so glad to see his presence is a reality now. Samoa Joe has done anything and everything there is to do in sports entertainment except...
Abdominal stretch. It's locked. Whoa, this is surprising, Byron.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why he would let him out right there.
Everyone knows what's at stake. The vacant championship.
5, 6.
There's nothing better than two superstars battling with a title on the line. But when it's the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at stake, the stakes don't get any higher.
Stomping down. Hammerlock. Uh-oh. Trey escapes the Uranagi, and now he's got Samoa Joe in the Coquina clutch.
Red takes Brooklyn down.
Hold on. Is this actually happening?
It is! Red and Trey of Brooklyn, Von Braun and Samoa Joe locked in their own submission holds.
After everything that's happened among these four adversaries, this feels like the perfect ending.
Don't get ahead of yourself. They need to actually finish them off.
Can Red and Trey do the unthinkable? Will Brooklyn and Samoa Joe give up?
They tapped.
It's over. Red and Trey have pulled off the impossible and ensured that they will forever be honored in the WWE Hall of Fame.
This match takes place 20 times, and on 19 of those occasions, Brooklyn and Samoa Joe get the win, but not tonight. This was special. This was your night, Red and Trey.
Congratulations for the second time on your Hall of Fame induction.
This might have been our first time seeing one of your matches in person, but we were always watching on TV.
We're proud of you, son. Can I still call you that?
Yeah. We have a lot of catching up to do. I'm sorry about that.
We all are. It's okay.
We have something for you. There's some maintenance guy from the arena was selling it online. It wasn't cheap.
Luckily, we've gotten good at puzzles in our old age.
Oh my gosh! I thought I lost you, but you're back.
There's one thing left on there we need to finish crossing off.
It appears that the list has somehow been salvaged.
Red and Trey can now pick up where they left off 2 nights ago.
Tonight, we witnessed the unexpected, an unexpected victory, an unexpected reconciliation, and finally the unexpected return of what some might think is just an old scrap of paper. But it was more than that to Red and Trey. It's what led them to this very moment that to them was expected all along. They may not have known how they'd end up here, but they knew when they created that list that this was their destiny.
Well said, Michael. Soak every bit of this in. Red and Trey, you deserve it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the winners of tonight's match and still members of the WWE Hall of Fame, Red and Trey. The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match and is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 292 pounds.
Byron, this should be an Intercontinental Championship match we will not soon forget.
I don't disagree, Michael, especially considering the participants involved here tonight. This one should be incredible. It's everyone's favorite barbecue mascot, Ribby!
And his opponent from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in at 195 pounds, Ribby!
As we get started here, let me remind everybody that the title is on the line here tonight.
Yeah, but that's just a mere formality. The way I see it, there's no way we crown a new champion tonight. Who's going to lay claim to the workhorse title here tonight?
The WWE Intercontinental title on the line. Perhaps a new chapter will be written in this championship's long history.
For over 40 years, the WWE's best have competed for this title.
Winning the Intercontinental title has been a major milestone in some Hall of Fame careers, and well, could be just that again here tonight.
An impressive series of moves.
Look.
Here it comes!
Choke slam!
That belongs on a highlight reel.
They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts. With the championship at stake, you know these superstars are going to give everything they can to win here tonight. Well, guys, the referee should have it relatively easy here tonight because, as you know, in a Falls Count Anywhere match, anything goes. He's looking a little off balance.
He planned for this and could still rally.
And I think we just might see.
He's got his best up.
That can't be enough, can it?
1, 2, 3.
He got the job done. This one's over. We always expect the unexpected in Falls Count Anywhere matches, and that's what we got here, guys.
He ain't messing around.
He was on point the entire match, as you can see here.
Extremely impressive win, guys.
I could watch them go at it each and every week. What a match.
Thanks for tuning in for this championship match, and what an amazing match it was. So here we go, fatal four-way matchup for the NXT Women's Championship. First competitor to gain a pinfall or submission becomes the champion, so there's no advantage for the champion in this match.
That's right. Charlotte has a 25% chance of retaining her championship. But she did say on the pre-show, to them, it's a championship opportunity. To me, it's another chance to show I am the most dominant female in the game.
It's still going to be every woman for themselves, but you have to wonder if it might be wise to form an alliance.
This action is all over the place.
That's fatal four-way rules. Anything goes. Every woman for herself for the NXT Women's Championship. To the outside. Here she goes, back in the ring now. A lot of history between all four of these women. Friendships torn and mortal enemies made. Emotions are running high.
And that's why I have to give the psychological advantage to Bayley now. Bayley has no friends in this matchup. That possibly makes it easier for her. It gives her a one-track mind to beat everyone.
Only you, Saxton, would think having no friends can be an advantage. Look, Bayley had a friend in Charlotte, but Bayley dropped the champ last week.
There's no friends in this match.
It's lonely at the top.
That's a good way to make your presence felt.
Having no friends has proven costly for Bayley.
And Sasha and Becky now. A little bit of an alliance being formed here under 258 days ago, Charlotte became the NXT Women's Champion. Calls herself the most gifted athlete here at NXT.
I think she would go further to say she's the most genetically superior athlete in WWE. But guys, I don't think that Charlotte has had to face a challenge like she has in front of her tonight.
Well, the old saying that Charlotte adopts from her father, to be the woman, you've got to beat the woman. And I would usually agree, but that isn't the case in this fatal four-way.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Things aren't looking good for her. Clubbing blow to the back. Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch. Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Ah, kick. Nasty kick. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. Bang, Sasha. Running leg drop. Face crusher.
Watch out. Setting up for the...
And it's Bayley feeling fired up. Running bulldog.
Hammerlock. Reverse DDT.
Neck snap.
Neck snap. Backbreaker by Bayley. I love it.
Hair pull mat slam. Butterfly suplex. Boom. What a drop kick.
On the mark.
I want to mention this quick. There's WWE superstars posting on social media watching this tonight on the WWE Network. Sheamus saying earlier, the Irish are coming. Also Finn Balor, victorious earlier tonight. And now pulling for Becky Lynch in this one.
Oh, that's good. Maybe Sheamus and Finn can go hang out with Becky Lynch. Oh, Sasha and Charlotte trading rights. There it comes.
The champ's in trouble. The champ's in big trouble right now.
Someone needs to capitalize. Woo-wee.
Running forearm. Back inside the ring.
Becky is showing her stuff right now, big time. Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
She's leaving the ring. What's going to happen now?
back rotation suplex.
Oh my God. Up and down.
Good grief.
Byron, help me make sense of this decision.
I'm not sure I can, Michael.
Elbow smash.
And there's the reversal from Sasha Banks.
Meteora. Looking for the victory.
Nope. Well, that decision may very well come back to haunt her, Cole. Charlotte made her pay for her mistake there.
And now that one's countered. These competitors have been unloading on each other since the bell. Just looking for that window of opportunity.
And now might be the time to seize the moment. Now's the time to keep the pressure on.
Elbow right to the nose. Look at this.
Snap suplex.
What are we going to see here?
Hung up on the second rope. Neck breaker.
Goes for it again.
The Irish last kicker telling her opponents how she really feels. Charlotte sent into the post. Becky Lynch is coming to this match as what people believe to be the wild card. And I've got to ask the question, what has she done to deserve this title opportunity? All she did a few weeks ago was cost Sasha Banks her title chance.
No, whatever she did, she's in the match. I mean, I might not like her personally. There's nothing authentic about her as a human being, but she's got talent. She belongs in here just as much as anybody.
Oh, solid contact there.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Gets her again.
Man, she really knows how to handle herself, huh?
Oh, the tilt-a-whirl. Sidewalk slam. And again, yet another counter.
And again.
Sasha Banks is just one step ahead tonight. Boss rolling on all cylinders.
Nice back rotations.
Oh, and here comes Bayley. And look at Bayley go.
Picking up the...
Bayley had a window of opportunity and missed it. Here she goes. Back in the ring now.
Big elbow.
Oh, clothesline.
Oh, could be nap time. Trouble is on the horizon.
This is not where the...
Not today, guys.
I can't believe she broke out of that, Michael.
Effective arm drag.
Elbow right to the back of the neck.
Oof.
Whack. Oh, God. Shoulder right to the midsection.
Ooh-wee.
Saw it coming. What a hurricanrana.
You know, Graves, despite your thoughts on Becky, she can walk out of here NXT Women's Champion.
I don't want to imagine coming out here week after week and watching Becky Lynch headbang with the Women's Championship around her waist.
I would love it.
I bet you would.
A surprising reversal from Sasha Banks.
Look out. Here we go.
Interesting move here, taking the match to the outside.
Bayley is showing she can talk trash and taunt with the best of them.
Great offense by Bayley. Sasha Banks has already had multiple opportunities at the championship. Could she be in desperation mode now?
You're right, this could be her last.
Becky with a takedown, looking for the disarmer. Can she cinch it in?
Becky Lynch just too fast for her. Oh, targeting the stomach.
Nice right hand.
Charlotte with a nice reversal.
Oh, man, by the hair.
Air whip. Oh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent. Got the arm.
Looking stunned.
Looking rocked.
Kick right to the body.
Nothing complicated about that one.
Kick. Oh.
Charlotte made her pay for her mistake there.
Knife edge chop. Elbow smash. You know, we all talk about the champion having a disadvantage in a fatal four-way, but you also have to look at how the other competitors need to change their strategy, Byron.
Well, you can look at Sasha Banks, who typically uses a submission to put her opponent away. Or in a fatal four-way, you may not be afforded the time it takes to submit your opponent.
Well, that's the thing about these fatal four-way matches. You have to neutralize everybody. A submission may not be the most effective way to win it. It can be broken up rather easily.
Yeah, it makes yourself vulnerable to another competitor's attack.
Ooh-wee.
Oh, my God, what a forearm!
Right to the jaw.
And there's the reversal from Sasha Banks. Ooh, what a slap. Oh, here we go. Finds a way to reverse.
Sasha Banks dodged out of the way there. Oh, the reversal by Bayley.
Back into the ring.
She returns the favor there.
And look at front. Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Delivering the suplex.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Oh, no, this isn't going to end well. She's really relying on that object a lot now.
And I can't say that I blame her.
Whack.
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Oh, my God, look at Sasha Banks, just like Byron in his job. What energy in this arena tonight.
I'm getting goosebumps.
I can't believe it.
I hate to question her, Cole, but that was just plain silly. Why would you do that at this point in the match?
Becky Lynch just too fast for her.
Oh, what a drop kick.
On the mark.
Kick.
Sasha may take this.
Yes, center of the ring. Charlotte's in trouble. This could be it. The Boss looking to win the championship. Becky driven into Bayley. Sasha back to the submission, middle of the ring.
The torque on Charlotte's spine. She's got a tap.
This has got to be it. That is locked in.
What is Charlotte going to do? Is Charlotte going to tap, tap, tap?
Boss is trying everything she's got right now.
Charlotte trying to reach, trying to claw.
A look of desperation in the eyes of Charlotte.
The first of two main events here in Brooklyn. A few moments ago, Stephanie McMahon said she wanted a revolution. And that The first of two main events here in Brooklyn. A few moments ago, Stephanie McMahon said she wanted a revolution. And that revolution started here at NXT.
The revolution being spearheaded by the likes of Sasha Banks and Bayley. Extraordinary women who give it their all and leave everything in that ring night after night.
I have to echo the sentiments of Triple H from earlier today. We don't put our women in the main event. Our women are the main event.
The title's on the line. NXT Women's Championship. The boss, Sasha Banks, versus the ultimate underdog, Bayley. Tough spot for her here, guys.
It's like she doesn't even know where she is.
We got a cover. She just let her out of that one.
I think she's just toying with her, Michael.
Double axe handle, brutal.
Bayley's showing she's more than hugs.
She's showing some great effort. We'll see if it lasts.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Wow, Sasha Banks gets the reversal. You know, Renee, Bayley is out here with a lot to prove. Her family is in attendance and behind her, but we've seen Bayley fail in this situation before.
Yeah, her mom's watched her lose these championship matches before. And listen, Bayley has said countless times she's just tired of letting people down, tired of letting herself down, tired of letting these opportunities slip through her fingers.
Hey, tonight is different, though. Bayley feels it. The NXT Universe feels it. And soon, Sasha Banks is going to feel it, too.
The boss is going to make it hard on Bayley. Sasha's got the goal of breaking Bayley's heart again.
Hung across the middle rope.
Sasha doesn't believe that Bayley can get the job done tonight. Part of that reasoning is that Bayley has beaten Sasha twice for a #1 contender spot, but lost both of her title matches against then-champion Charlotte, at which point Sasha then targeted Bayley for wasting an opportunity.
And that's the issue Bayley is trying to fight here. Being so close to the finish line, but never being able to cross it.
Elbow right to the nose. Sasha finding herself in trouble here. Her championship is in jeopardy.
If you think there's a snowball's chance that she's going to lose the title in the biggest night ever in NXT, you are out of your mind.
I think there's more than a snowball's chance. There's a huge possibility that Bayley realizes her dream.
She's got to remember to get back in the ring before the referee's 10 count. Oh, straight forearm.
To Byron's point before, Bayley winning can be very inspirational. But the truth is, sometimes you don't cross the finish line. You just end up living as runner-up.
That's a very defeatist attitude, Graves. Sometimes coming in second only makes you want it more. It can give you the knowledge you need to get over that hump to reach your goal.
You say defeatist, I say realist. Look, Bayley has the biggest opportunity of her life in front of her. She's going to have to fight until she can't fight anymore. I'll give her all the credit in the world. She is tough. She's just not tough enough to beat the boss.
And this incredible match continues. Bayley driven into the corner. Byron, looking at Sasha Banks and Bayley, do you think that Sasha is still underestimating Bayley?
I think she is. Sasha could get in Bayley's face and talk all the trash she wants about being better. And Bayley is tired of hearing that, tired of being disrespected.
Byron, there's a reason why Sasha's on Raw and SmackDown and Bayley's not. You want to know the biggest difference between Sasha Banks and Bayley? It's the NXT Women's Championship. The title's a reality for Sasha and a dream for Bayley.
Here she goes, back in the ring now.
Graves, I gotta argue what you said about the differences between Sasha and Bayley. Dreams come true all the time in NXT, so why not Bayley? Why not a girl who's dreamed about this moment since she was 11?
Sasha said it best when she said, "I'm sorry, Bayley. This isn't a fairy tale, okay? This is real life where the boss is on top. She does whatever she wants to do. This is not a feel-good story."
I have to say, Corey, there is no sense of a lack of confidence on the part of the champ.
She's supremely confident with great reason. The boss is someone you should aspire to be, while Bayley's been a false role model. Every single girl should look up to Sasha Banks.
False role model? You're so off base, Graves. Girls around the arena are dressed up as Bayley. She's nothing but positive.
Bayley sends her opponent outside the ring.
I think the hugger has her in her sights.
Corner post baseball slide.
The champ's eyes look glazed over.
Sasha Banks is in a bad way now. The boss looks terrible at the moment.
We are beginning to reach a point of desperation in this match.
These athletes' bodies can only take them so far. You have to imagine they're reaching the breaking point. Bayley is showing her true colors, red with anger.
She's definitely energized, but she'd better make sure she saves something for later.
Do you guys honestly believe the NXT Universe wants to see a headband-wearing little girl as their champion? Because that's what we'll get if Bayley wins.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a good headband on a girl.
Look at this.
Down with force.
Is it enough? The cover. Wow, Corey, what do you think of this decision?
I like it a lot, Cole. She clearly wants to inflict even more punishment here.
Sasha Banks has owned the NXT Women's title for 192 days, capturing it in a fatal four-way back on February 11th at TakeOver Rival. And, of course, Sasha's a big part of the women's revolution in WWE. She has a huge matchup tomorrow at SummerSlam, but the title is on the line tonight.
Sasha truly believes she is the baddest woman around.
Sasha told me earlier today she's not going anywhere. Team bad or not.
Look at Bayley and Sasha. This has been one hell of a... Byron, where do you think this unrelenting hatred Sasha Banks has for Bayley comes from?
I honestly believe that Sasha Banks sees a bit of herself in Bayley. Because when Sasha first came here, she was that girl, that innocent girl who wanted to do the right thing, was happy with a handshake and a pat on the back.
Okay. I'm going to cut you off here because you're delusional. There is no way that Sasha Banks sees any of Bayley in herself. Sasha was born to be the boss, born to be the best. She is revolutionizing the game and doesn't have time for people like Bayley. She's evolved. She's grown up, while Bayley has arrested development. Bayley's still a 15-year-old girl at heart.
Oh, I think Sasha couldn't find success the way she initially had hoped to, the way Bayley is doing it now. And she holds some bitterness in her heart because of it.
In a bad way here, guys.
Nice monkey flip.
You know, I think Byron brought up a good theory, Graves. Sasha's an evolution of that girl who's just happy to be here. She didn't just wake up being the boss. She had to evolve into that. And now tonight's the night for Bayley to become more. And not just because she's a girl who's satisfied of getting the opportunity. We've seen a more intense side of Bayley lately, and that's part of the maturation process, don't you think?
Don't even try, Renee. You're just trying to project. The boss has nothing in common with Bayley. She pities Bayley. Sasha feels bad for her. She's annoyed with her. She wants her out of the picture altogether.
Oh, man, what a leg drop.
Elbow drop.
She goes for it again. And again.
Elbow drop.
Piercing. Now momentum is in the corner of Bayley.
me, the great ones always explode when they have the chance.
Remember, Bayley had to go through Charlotte and Becky Lynch to become the #1 contender.
Sasha Banks telling Bayley, you're just not good enough. That Becky Lynch and Charlotte were threats. You are not a threat.
Hey, that's just more fuel for Bayley's fire. There's only so many times you can take being mislabeled and misjudged and not being taken seriously. Believe me, Bayley's had enough.
I agree. I mean, come on. You defeat women of Charlotte and Becky's caliber and still don't receive the respect of the champion? It should dig at Bayley. I completely understand.
There are no words for the ride these fans have gone through in this match.
It has been a roller coaster, and I don't think the ups and downs are over yet.
You've got to be feeling for Bayley. You know that injured hand must be killing her. Sasha's exploited it out of desperation in this match.
Oh, you're kidding me. If Bayley's brave enough to compete with an injury, she's brave enough to have it exploited. There's nothing illegal about what the boss has done.
What it shows is that Sasha's strategy wasn't working, so she had to take a shortcut, had to get dirty.
How can you call it a shortcut, Renee? There's nothing illegal about this. Bayley came in willingly with her hand taped up. She's got nobody to blame but herself. You do what you have to do to retain your championship.
Bayley in full control here
with a Bayleyplex. Bayley on the offensive. What's coming next?
Landing hard off the back suplex. Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered. Set it up.
Uh-oh.
I'm afraid to think what's going to happen next.
There it is. Hurricane Rana. Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Point of the elbow, nailed it. Look at this.
Suplex.
A quick reversal by Bayley. Clothesline. Bayley, what a right hand.
And there's more to come. Hot shot stunner.
Up goes Bayley.
Whoa! From up top, diving senton.
Getting interesting here.
All the way for the top.
Oh, what height. Inside the ring now. Oh, she's not looking good here.
The first thing she needs to do.
Bayley sends her opponent outside the ring.
If the hugger has her in her sights.
Boom! Baseball slide right through the corner. A quick reversal by Bayley.
What's coming here? I wasn't expecting this killer instinct from Bayley.
She's able to turn it on in a flash.
Here it comes, looking for the Bayley to belly.
There it is! Bayley to belly! The title's in jeopardy here.
Whoa, didn't expect to see that. Oh, straight forearm.
Oh, what a forearm. Bang, nice contact there.
Elbow drop.
Piercing. Devastating elbow.
Really just laying it in.
Oh, my God, what an elbow. Whiplash neck breaker.
And Bayley evades that one.
All the way to the top.
Incoming.
No, breakneck speed. What a hurricane.
Nobody home.
There was a lot of force behind that one, too.
And here's Bayley.
Bayley's got to be looking for something big here.
What do you think she's thinking about doing here, Bayley?
Anything she wants, she's in complete control. Oh, my God, heading up top.
I'm not sure I like what's about to happen here. Bayley has got something crazy in mind.
I kind of love it.
Whoa! It's about to end.
Belly to belly.
The title might change hands. Just as devastating the second time around.
And into the count. 2 count. Bayley's done it. Bayley's done it.
Here is your winner, and the new NXT Women's Champion, Bayley!
The culmination of years of verbal abuse, being told you are just not good enough. Bayley shook everything off, stuck to her guns, and is now the new NXT